Hey guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at what potentially could be coming out for reveals and stuff number 26. I'm actually very surprised we even got this announcement. By the way, I just finished recording this exact same video, a 20-minute discussion video, and my mic was muted. So this is actually going to be the second time that I have not made that mistake in like 2 years. So that doesn't feel very good. All right, whatever. We're gonna do this. I had a rehearsal run. Let's go ahead and jump in here. So, reveals and stuff number 26 is coming soon. Let's go ahead and I guess just take a look first at what they discuss here, and then I'll give my thoughts on what potentially could be coming. So, reveals and stuff number 26 is just around the corner. Learn everything you need to know about Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2023, set to kick off in March, as well as all the latest Legends news. Of course, there'll be new character reveals too. You won't want to miss out on the first reveals and stuff of 2023. And they are correct. They specifically did not give this character, the first LF character of 2023, a reveals and stuff. If you guys remember back to January of 2022 for LF Bardock's release, they did give that character a reveal and stuff, and they gave that character special, special soundtrack in the game. They gave us Solid State Scouter for a limited time when that character was released. There was a decent amount of stuff to do in the game. Like, it was a pretty decent celebration when that Bardock released, but it just feels like this 17 kind of just came out by himself. Not really much else going on. Didn't even get a reveal and stuff. He just kind of was shown to us via the preview like we had for Vegeta and Trunks during the Legends Festival Celebration Part 2 when we had their banner. So it just felt, I don't know. I mean, you could argue that, releasing characters like that actually does work better if you're not really interested in a lot of the other stuff they're talking about. You just want to see the character and get out. But the problem with them doing that is it's just like there's no kit reveal, there's no info. It just feels a lot less special when they reveal characters that way. So interesting that they decided not to release a reveal and stuff for this character, and yet we're going to be getting another one just 2 weeks later after 17. So the reveal and stuff is coming out on the 30th. This is tomorrow. So by the time this video goes up, it'll probably be around 27-ish hours from the upload time of this video to when the reveal and stuff actually drops, and we can see what they're going to be releasing here, which is strange. Typically when they release these reveal and stuffs, they usually do them on Tuesday. At least this is my time, Japan time. The reason why they do that on Tuesday night typically is because Wednesday is the reset day, and they usually like to do the reveal and stuff, and then the next reset that happens is when they release these characters. Whenever they release an LF and whenever they release an Ultra character, they're always on weekly reset. Whenever they release a new banner, period, besides AllStar banners, they're 99% of the time on the weekly reset, which is Wednesday afternoon for me. So the fact that they're releasing this reveal and stuff on Monday night is a bit odd, just because obviously that means that whatever's coming out most likely is coming out the next day, which would be Tuesday, which is a day before reset. So this right here, the release time of the actual reveal and stuff itself definitely leads me to believe that this is most likely going to be an AllStar banner. However, I'm going to propose two different scenarios for what we could be seeing from this reveal and stuff. The first one, let's take a look at LF Cooler's banner. So LF Cooler, Final Form Cooler, probably my most hated character of all time. He released on September 14th, 2022. Now, unfortunately, I can't pull up the Ultra Broly banner because they re-released the Ultra Broly banner, so the date is going to be different than the original release date. But the original Ultra Broly banner released on September 28th, which are just 2 weeks. 2 weeks after LF Final Form Cooler released, which is a pretty short period of time. You typically don't see big releases back to back in that close of a gap, and that close of proximity between each other. Now, if we could take a look at 17 came out on January 18th. This weekly reset is going to happen on February 1st, which would be a 2-week gap in between 17 and whatever we're going to be getting, this weekly reset, which is the same amount of time between LF Cooler's release and Ultra Broly's release. So what I'm saying is there is a possibility. I don't think this is super likely, but there's at least a chance that this could be an Ultra character. Now, another piece of evidence or another argument you could make against it being an Ultra character, other than this is releasing on a Monday, which wouldn't make sense because typically Ultra characters release on Wednesday, and they wouldn't do this on, like, they would just move this to Tuesday if they were going to do that, right? To give us only a 1 day difference between the actual reveal and the character releasing. But another argument you could make is that we just got an Ultra of this character only a month ago, right? Ultra Gogeta released pretty much pretty close to Christmas Day, so just a little bit over a month ago that character released. So they typically like to give us a bit more of a gap in between Ultra releases. Usually it's about 3 months. But this, it's a new year. Maybe they're turning the heat up a little bit. Maybe it's going to be a bit different than it was last year. Maybe they're going to give us more frequent releases. That would be cool. I'd be okay with that. We'll see. We'll see how they handle that. But if they do that, they're going to have to increase the amount of crystals they give out. 100%. I am on board with that. But I think the more likely scenario here is that we end up getting an AllStar Banner. And another reason why it makes more sense that this would be an AllStar Banner, and the reason why I think they're probably going to, the reason why they're probably doing this on the 30th, which is a Monday instead of a Tuesday, is because when do AllStar Banners release? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. So this is Legends AllStar Banner Volume 11, released on October 31st, 2021. Legends AllStar Banner Volume 12, released on January 31st, 2022. Legends AllStar Banner Volume 13, released on March 31st, 2022. Legends AllStar Banner Volume 14, released on July 31st, 2022. So what do all these Legends AllStar Banners have in common in terms of their release date? They all released on the final day of the month. Guess what day comes after January 30th? January 31st, which is the last day of January. Makes sense that this reveal and stuff would reveal a AllStar Banner, right? And we can even go back further than this. This was just, I mean, this is going all the way back to 2021. I felt like this was sufficient to prove the point. But these were the last 4 AllStar Banners that released. We have 11, 12, 13, and 14 here. Not actually, like, you take a look at this. We've had 4 AllStar Banners in over a year. That's very little. They've definitely slowed down on the amount of AllStar Banners we've gotten, because we got 3 over the course of the entire 2022 span. That's it. Okay, that's very interesting. But yeah, I mean, it looks to me like it just lines up too well for it not to be an AllStar Banner. However, I dug a bit deeper into this, and I actually went through all of the reveal and stuff / legends, or sorry, / video and stuffs that they use to reveal characters. And I kept going back, and I kept going back, and I kept going back. And the last time that they specifically did a reveal and stuff to show off a character that was not a summonable Ultra and that was not an LF was this video right here that showed off free Ultra Omega Shenron. This video came out on October 19th, 2021. So this was the last time they did not reveal a summonable Ultra or an LF character during a reveal and stuff. But yeah, this one was a video and stuff. That's what they used to call these reveals back then. And then I went back even further. I wanted to check, when was the last time they revealed an AllStar Banner in a video and stuff or reveal and stuff? And the last time they revealed an AllStar Banner in a reveal and stuff was when they revealed the Revival Blue Goku and the Purple Hit. This was the last time they showed off new AllStar Banner characters during reveal and stuff. This video came out on March 29th, 2021. Almost 2 years ago. This is a year and 10 months ago was the last time we got an AllStar Banner reveal during a video and stuff here. So it seems a bit strange to me that they would forego releasing a reveal and stuff for this character, the big LF character, which typically tends to make them more money than just normal AllStar Banners. These LF characters, Legends Limited, these are the best animations. These are the characters that are usually the recipients of the most marketing because they make them more money. So it would seem very strange to me that they would go out of their way to not do reveal and stuff for this character, but then do a reveal and stuff for an AllStar Banner? I don't know. I'm a bit torn on this one. The evidence points to an AllStar Banner, the date, the fact that, an AllStar Banner could actually be pretty good for this Universe Reps tag, which I think is the next point I want to talk about. I think regardless of what releases, whether it's going to be an Ultra character, whether it's going to be an All-Star banner, I think no matter what type of banner comes out, I think that the tag that they'll be aiming to buff and that they'll be aiming to help will most likely be the Universe Rep team. We saw this with the Powerful Opponent tag. Powerful Opponent was not a tag, if you guys weren't playing back then, Powerful Opponent was not a tag that existed during the beginning of the game. It was a tag they added later on. And as soon as they added the Powerful Opponent tag, they did spend a decent amount of time after they released the tag buffing the team, because obviously when a new tag comes out, you need to give it some help. Otherwise, it's never going to be good. Because the tag, every time you introduce a new tag, it's always at its worst when you introduce it, because there's nothing to really build the team around. I guess in this case, it's a bit different, though, just because we already have very similar tags that exist in the game. We have like all the singular universe tags, like 6. We have Universe 2, Universe 9, Universe 11. And then, of course, we have Rival Universe and Universe Survival Saga. If it was up to me, if I was the one in charge of how they handled, like, you know, the management of these tags in the game, I would just condense all those universe tags into just the Universe Rep tag. It would make things a lot easier. You'd be able to buff and give Z abilities to these characters in a much more efficient way. Like Bergamo, for whatever reason, is buffing Red Rival Universe, so he's not Zenkai buffing UI Goku. And if you're a player who doesn't really have access to like the best characters, and let's just say you really want to use Ultra Instinct Goku, and you have Green Jiren, guess what? Green Jiren buffs Rival Universe, so he's not going to be actually buffing UI Goku. This Universe Rep tag should have been what they did to begin with. And I think the way that it's structured right now, this tag is what this should have been anyway. So we really don't need like Universe Survival Saga. We really don't need Rival Universe. We don't need all these individual universe tags. Just put them all into Universe Rep and let Universe Rep just be the one tag that you use for this exact purpose. So I don't know. That's the way I'd handle this, but I think regardless, we will probably see some kind of buff or help for this tag, whether it's in the form of an All-Star banner or an Ultra banner. Is there a chance it's just another LF? I guess so, but I'd be very surprised. They've never done that. Have they? I guess the one time maybe they did was the difference in time between LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the original LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku when Kid Buu released, and LF Blue Vegeta. That was a very close in proximity LF release, but I don't see them doing that these days. That was a long time. That was before second anniversary. But I think there's a lot of options here. If they're going to be buffing the Universe Rep team, there's a lot of characters people have expressed that they want. Different types of Keflas. We only have Super Saiyan 2 Kefla in the game, right? We don't have like Super Saiyan 1 Kefla, base Kefla. We could get transforming versions of this character. We get transforming versions of a lot of these characters. Transforming Jiren to full power Jiren. We could get some kind of revival Blue Kaioken Goku into Ultra Instinct Goku, where he takes the Spirit Bomb and revives. We could get a lot of different tag units. We could get tag Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku. We could get Transforming God of Destruction Toppo. We could get, I don't know, Hit and God Goku could be one, right? There's a lot of different, Goku and Frieza, probably the most requested tag character that I've seen in a while. I don't know if a character of that caliber would be coming at this point, because we just finished a major celebration. But at some point, we're going to be getting these units, but we'll see. I think if I had to pick one character, some kind of hit character for the Tournament of Power would be what I want. We actually don't have any hits for the Tournament of Power at all, which is kind of interesting. Hit is probably my favorite character introduced in Super, just period. I like him a lot, and I think his fighting style and the abilities that he has with the time skip and like the time cage and all these different abilities, he could make for a really interesting character if they're able to find ways to utilize those time manipulation abilities effectively in Legends. So we'll see. Hit would be my pick if I had to pick something here. In terms of either an Ultra Hit would be sick. Like I would not complain about that at all. But most likely, I guess it could be an All-Star banner, which would be interesting because the last time they announced an All-Star banner was with Hit on it. So we'll see. We'll see if that's the case again. But yeah. So those, I think, are the two scenarios we could see play out for this reveal and stuff here. Again, more of the evidence points to it being an All-Star banner, but the fact that like they just didn't give this guy one and now they're going to do one for an All-Star banner, To me, that says that it's possible that there's something else in here that's not specifically for the characters themselves that they think is worthy of releasing during a reveal and stuff. Maybe it's going to be part of this. Most people, when we go into these reveals, are obviously most excited to see what the new units are going to be. But what if this time, instead of the new units being the spotlight, it's just something else that they're doing with the game, right? As well as all the latest Legends news. I mean, it could be a new mode. It could be a revamp of a mode. It could be them changing the battle system to something completely different. Like, I don't know. That's how I'm looking at this, because I don't think an all-star character reveal and stuff is really going to cut it right now. I mean, if they were going to do a reveal and stuff, they might as well have just done it for 17. LF character makes them the most money. These are the characters that get the most marketing funds from Bandai. We'll see what they do here. Let me know down below what you guys think. Is it going to be an Ultra? Is it going to be an All-Star Banner? Is it going to be another LF? Is it going to be something completely different? Something we've never seen before? No idea how they're going to handle this. Let me know down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.